Chapter 10 Straight Lines. Equation of a straight line in two-dimensional geometry is a linear equation in two variables x and y, and that equation will be satisfied by all points which are on this line. Now we will see various forms of equations of a straight line. The first one, horizontal and vertical lines. Let us first see the equation of x-axis. If you consider the points on the x-axis, for all these points y coordinate is 0. That becomes the equation of x-axis. Y is equal to 0. Next is equation of y-axis. For all points on the y-axis, x coordinate is 0. Therefore, equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. Next, we will see equation of a line parallel to x-axis. Let us consider this line which is parallel to x-axis and it passes through y is equal to 1. For all points on this line, y coordinate is 1. Therefore, equation of this line becomes y is equal to 1. In general, if a line is parallel to x-axis and passes through y is equal to a value, then the equation of that line becomes y is equal to a. Next, we will see the equation of a line parallel to y-axis. Let this be minus 3. For all points on this line, the x coordinate is minus 3. Therefore, the equation of this straight line which is parallel to y-axis is x is equal to minus 3. Therefore, in general, if a line is parallel to y-axis and passes through the value x is equal to k, say, then the equation of that line is x is equal to k. Now, the second case, point slope form. If one point on the line P0 with coordinates x0, y0 is given and slope of the line is also given, then let us see how to find the equation of this straight line. Let us consider this straight line L and P0 is a point on this line which is given and slope of this line is m. So, to find the equation of this straight line, let us take an arbitrary point with coordinates x, y. P can be taken anywhere on this line. Therefore, slope of P0P is equal to m because it is given. And when we know 2 points, we know how to find the slope, which is y minus y0 divided by x minus x0 is equal to m. Let us cross multiply. Therefore, equation of the straight line is y minus y0 is equal to m times x minus x0. The third case, we will see 2-point form of a straight line. Let P1 with coordinates x1, y1 and P2 with coordinates x2, y2 are the given points. Let us consider a straight line L. 2 points on this line are given. P1 with coordinates x1, y1 and P2 with coordinates x2, y2. To find the equation of this line, let us take an arbitrary point P on this line. Now, P1, P2, P are collinear points. The collinearity condition is slope of P1P is equal to slope of P1, P2. So, slope of P1P is y minus y1 divided by x minus x1 and slope of P1, P2 is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. We will cross multiply. Therefore, the equation of the straight line is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1, where this bracket gives the slope of the line. The fourth case is slope-intercept form. So, let the slope of the line be m and y-intercept be C. Consider this straight line L. This is the y-intercept and this distance is C. So the coordinates of this point will be 0, C. And slope of the line is m. We know one point on the line and we know the slope. So let us use point slope form. The point slope form is y minus y0 is equal to m into x minus x0. And here the point is 0, c. Y minus c is m times x minus 0. Therefore, y is equal to mx plus c. This is slope-intercept form of a straight line. Next, in slope-intercept form, if the slope of the line is given as m and x-intercept is given, say, let the x-intercept be d, let this be the line. This distance is called the x-intercept, which is d. Therefore, the coordinates of this point will be d, 0. Using slope-intercept formula, we get y minus 0 is equal to m times x minus d. Therefore, the equation is y is equal to m into x minus d. This is slope and x-intercept form. The fifth case is intercept form. Let us consider a line which makes intercepts on x and y axes. This is the x-intercept. Let this be A. And this is the y-intercept. Let this be B. Therefore, the coordinates of this point on the x-axis will be A, 0 and coordinates of this point will be 0, B. Now, we know 2 points on the straight line. We will use 2-point form to write the equation of this straight line. The formula is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. We will take the first point A, 0 as x1, y1, 0, b as x2, y2. Therefore, the equation becomes y minus 0 is equal to b minus 0 divided by 0 minus a times x minus a. Let us cross multiply. Minus ay is equal to bx minus ab. ab is equal to bx plus ay. Divide the whole equation by ab. We get x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is the equation of a straight line in intercept form, where a is the x-intercept, b is the y-intercept. Now, the sixth case is normal form. Let us consider a straight line, and normal is the perpendicular drawn from the origin to the line, and this length is p. This is called the normal. OA is length of the normal, which is p, and the normal makes an angle omega with the positive direction of x-axis. We can find slope of OA line segment, which is tan omega. Let the line be L. We can find slope of the line L will be minus 1 by tan omega, which is minus cos omega divided by sin omega. Using the condition m1 into m2 is minus 1, perpendicularity condition for two lines. OA and L line are perpendicular to each other. Now, we know the slope of the line which we have to find. We need a point on this line. Let us find the coordinates of A point. Let us draw a perpendicular from A to x-axis. Let this be M. In triangle OAM, Sine omega is opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. Therefore, AM is P sine omega. And cos omega from the same triangle is adjacent side by the hypotenuse. Therefore, OM distance will be P cos omega. OM is the x coordinate of this A point, which is P cos omega, and AM is the y coordinate of A point, which is P sine omega. Now we know one point on this line and we know the slope. We will write the equation using point slope form. The formula is y minus y0 is equal to m times x minus x0. Y minus, the y coordinate of the point is P sine omega, and the slope is minus cos omega divided by sine omega times x minus x0, P cos omega. Let us multiply by sine omega minus P times sine square omega is equal to minus x cos omega plus P cos square omega. Therefore, we get x cos omega plus y sine omega is equal to P times sine square omega plus cos square omega becomes 1. This is the equation of a straight line in normal form, where P is the length of the normal and omega is the angle made by the normal with the positive direction of x-axis. In whichever quadrant the line L lies, that is whichever position it takes, the equation of the line will be x cos omega plus y sin omega equal to P when you know P and omega. Mark all these formulae in your textbook and memorize them. We will do exercise 10.2. Question number 1. Write the equations of the x and y axis. Equation of x axis is y is equal to 0. The reason is for all points on the x axis, y coordinate is 0. Then equation of y axis is x is equal to 0. The reason is for all points on the y axis, x coordinate is 0. Second question. Find the equation of the line which satisfy the given condition, passing through the point minus 4, 3 and with the slope half. We will use point slope form. The formula is y minus y0 is equal to m times x minus x0. The given point is x0, y0. Therefore, we get y minus 3 is equal to half into x minus of minus 4, which is plus 4. 2y minus 6 is x plus 4. Therefore, 2y is equal to x plus 10. Or we may write the equation as x minus 2y plus 10 is equal to 0. The third question. Passing through the point 0, 0 with slope m. Similar type of question. We will be using point slope form. Let us write the formula. Here x0, y0 is 0, 0. X minus 0 is x. So, y is equal to mx. Question 4. Passing through 2 to root 3 and inclined with the x-axis at an angle 75 degrees. So, here slope is not directly given. The angle which the line makes with the x-axis is given. We can find the slope. We know that slope is tan theta when angle is given. Tan 75 degrees. Tan 75 can be written as tan of 45 plus 30. We will use tan of A plus B formula, which is tan A plus tan B divided by 1 minus tan A tan B. Tan 45 is 1, tan 30 is 1 divided by root 3. Let us take LCM. LCMs will get cancelled. This is the slope. We know a point, we know the slope, we will use point slope form. The formula is y minus y0 is equal to m times x minus x0. x0, y0 is the given point. Therefore, y minus 2 root 3 is equal to, the slope is root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 minus 1 times x minus x0 is 2. We will multiply by root 3 minus 1. Root 3 minus 1 into y minus 2 root 3 into root 3 will be 2 times 3, which is 6, plus 2 root 3 is equal to root 3 plus 1 times x minus 2 root 3 and minus 2. Root 3 plus 1 x minus root 3 minus 1 y is equal to 4 root 3 and minus 4. Root 3 plus 1 times x minus of root 3 minus 1 times y is equal to 4 times root 3 minus 1. Question 5. Intersecting the x-axis at a distance of 3 units to the left of the origin with slope minus 2. The line intersects the x-axis at a distance of 3 units to the left of the origin. That means it passes through minus 3. If the slope is negative, the line makes an obtuse angle with the positive direction of x-axis. So this is the line. This point is minus 3, 0. In this case, we know the x-intercept. The x-intercept is minus 3. You may use slope x-intercept form or you may use point slope form. I am using slope and x-intercept form. The formula is y is equal to m times x minus d, where d is minus 3 in this case. Y is equal to m is minus 2, x minus of minus 3 will be plus 3, minus 2x minus 6. Therefore, equation of the line is 2x plus y plus 6 is equal to 0. Question number 6. Intersecting the y-axis at a distance of 2 units above the origin and making an angle of 30 degrees with the positive direction of x-axis. It intersects y-axis at a distance of 2 units above the origin and makes 30 degrees with the positive direction of x-axis. So this angle is given and y-intercept is given. We can find the slope using the given angle, which is tan of 30 degrees. Tan 30 is 1 divided by root 3. And y-intercept of the line is given, which is plus 2. We will use slope y-intercept form. The formula is y is equal to mx plus c. Therefore, y is equal to 1 by root 3x plus 2. We will multiply throughout by root 3. Therefore, the equation is x minus root 3y plus 2 root 3 is equal to 0. Question number 7. Passing through the points minus 1, 1 and 2 , 4. We will use 2-point form. The formula is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. We will take the first point as x1 y1, second point as x2 y2. Y minus 1 is equal to minus 4 minus 1 is minus 5 divided by 2 minus of minus 1 is plus 1, 3 times x minus of minus 1, which is plus 1. Let us multiply by 3. Here multiply by minus 5. Therefore, the equation is 5x plus 3y plus 2 equal to 0. Question number 8. Perpendicular distance from the origin is 5 units and the angle made by the perpendicular with the positive x-axis is 30 degrees. So, length of the normal is given, which is 5 units, and the angle made by the normal with the positive direction of x-axis, which is omega, is given 30 degrees. We know the equation of the straight line in normal form. X cos omega plus y sin omega is equal to P. X cos 30 plus y sin 30 is equal to 5. Cos 30 is root 3 divided by 2 and sin 30 is half. Multiply the whole equation by 2. Root 3x plus y is equal to 10. Question number 9. The vertices of triangle PQR are P is 2, 1, Q is minus 2, 3 and R is 4, 5. Find the equation of the median through the vertex R. Let us take this as PQR triangle. P's coordinates are 2, 1, Q is minus 2, 3, R is 4, 5. Median through the vertex R. Let M be the midpoint. RM is the median. We will find the coordinates of M. M is the midpoint of PQ. The midpoint formula is x1 plus x2 divided by 2, y1 plus y2 divided by 2. Let us use P and Q points. Minus 2 plus 2 is 0 by 2 and 3 plus 1 4 by 2, which is 0, 2. Now we know M point and R point. We have to find the equation of RM. We know 2 points, we will use 2-point form. The formula is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. We will take M point as x1 y1, R point as x2 y2. Therefore, y minus 2 is equal to 5 minus 2 is 3 divided by 4 minus 0 is 4, x minus x1. x1 is 0. We will multiply by 4. 3x minus 4y plus 8 is equal to 0. Question number 10. Find the equation of the line passing through minus 3, 5 and perpendicular to the line through the points 2, 5 and minus 3, 6. We will first find the slope of this line. I will name this as A, this as B and this as C. Slope of BC. When 2 points are given, to find the slope, formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. x1 y1, x2 y2. 6 minus 5 divided by minus 3 minus 2, which is minus 5. And for perpendicular lines, we know the condition m1, m2 should be minus 1. Therefore, slope of the line which we have to find will be plus 5. change the sign and write the reciprocal of this, that is using this condition. Or you may use that formula and then find the other slope. So if you know one slope, to find the perpendicular slope, just write the reciprocal and change the sign. Now we know the slope of the line and point on the line is given. We will use point slope form. The formula is y minus y0 is equal to m times x minus x0. We will take a point as x0, y0. Y minus 5 is equal to 5 times x minus of minus 3, which is plus 3, 5x plus 15. Therefore, the equation is 5x minus y plus 20 equal to 0. Question number 11. A line perpendicular to the line segment joining the points 1, 0 and 2, 3 divides it in the ratio 1:n. Find the equation of the line. This line passes through the points 1, 0 and 2, 3. And the line which we have to find divides this line in the ratio 1:n, and it is perpendicular. Since the ratio is given, we will use section formula. The points given are 1, 0, 2, 3 and the ratio is 1:n. Therefore, by section formula, we will use internal division formula, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n, and the y coordinate is my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. So it is 1 into 2 plus n into 1 divided by the total 1 plus n, and the y coordinates 1 into 3 plus 0 into n divided by 1 plus n, which is equal to 2 plus n divided by 1 plus n and 3 divided by 1 plus n. We will take this point as m. So we know the coordinates of m. Now we have to find the slope of this line L. We will first find the slope of line joining 1, 0 and 2, 3. The formula is y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1, which is equal to 3 minus 0, which is 3, divided by 2 minus 1 is 1. The slope is 3. Therefore, slope of the line which we have to find will be negative of its reciprocal. Using the formula m1 m2 is minus 1. We know the point and we know the slope. We will use point slope form. The formula is y minus y0 equal to m times x minus x0. Therefore, y minus 3 divided by 1 plus n is equal to m is minus 1 by 3 times x minus 2 plus n divided by 1 plus n. We will multiply throughout by 3 times 1 plus n. Therefore, we get 3 times 1 plus ny minus 9 is equal to minus x times 1 plus n. 3 gets cancelled, 1 plus n also gets cancelled, minus of minus is plus, 2 plus n. Therefore, the equation is, let us write the x term first and then the y term and constant term n plus 11. Question 12. Find the equation of a line that cuts off equal intercepts on the coordinate axis and passes through the point 2, 3. The intercepts are equal. We usually denote the intercepts by the letters a and b. So a is equal to b. We will use the intercept form of a straight line. It is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. A and b are equal. Multiply the whole equation by a. We get x plus y is equal to a. Now this line passes through the point 2, 3. We will substitute the given point 2, 3 in the line equation. Substitute a point means we substitute for x and y. Therefore, we get a value as 5. The equation of the line is x plus y is equal to 5. Question 13. Find the equation of the line passing through the point 2, 2 and cutting off intercepts on the axis whose sum is 9. So, total a plus b is 9, where a and b are x and y intercepts. Something about the intercepts are given. So, we will use the intercept form, which is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. X by a plus y divided by b is 9 minus a. This line passes through 2, 2. Let us substitute 2, 2 in this line equation. We get 2 divided by a plus 2 divided by 9 minus a is equal to 1. We will take LCM. The LCM is a times 9 minus a. Therefore, we get 2 times 9 minus a plus 2a is equal to 1. 18 minus 2a plus 2a is equal to 9a minus a square. We get a quadratic equation in a. We will factorize. Product is 18, sum is minus 9. So, the numbers are minus 6 and minus 3. Therefore, the factors are a minus 6 and a minus 3, from which we get a values as 6 and 3. We have two sets of answers. If a is 6, b will be 9 minus 6, which is 3. Therefore, the equation of the line is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Let us multiply the whole equation by 6. X plus 2y is equal to 6. This is one answer. Similarly, we will find the second answer. If a is 3, b will be 9 minus 3, which is 6. Therefore, the equation of the line in this case becomes x by 3 plus y by 6 equal to 1. We will multiply the equation by 6. 2x plus y is equal to 6. Question number 14. Find the equation of the line through the point 0, 2 making an angle 2 pi by 3 with a positive x-axis. Also find the equation of the line parallel to it and crossing the y-axis at a distance of 2 units below the origin. We can find the slope using the given angle. The line passes through 0, 2 and it makes 2 pi by 3 angle with the positive direction of x-axis. Therefore, we will find the slope of the line, which is tan theta, tan 2 pi by 3, which is tan of pi minus pi by 3. Second quadrant angle, tan is negative. Therefore, it is minus tan pi by 3, which is minus root 3. The y-intercept is 2. We will use slope y-intercept formula, which is y is equal to mx plus c. Therefore, y is equal to minus root 3x plus, here y-intercept is 2. Therefore, the equation of the straight line is root 3x plus y equal to 2. Also find the equation of the line parallel to it. So if two lines are parallel, slopes will be equal. So slope of the other line is also minus root 3, and crossing the y-axis at a distance of 2 units below the origin. This is minus 2. This line is parallel to the previous line. So slopes are equal. And here in this case y-intercept is minus 2. So we will use the point y-intercept formula. Y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to slope is minus root 3, but y-intercept is minus 2. Therefore, the equation of the straight line is root 3x plus y equal to minus 2. If two lines are parallel, only their constant terms will differ. Question number 15. The perpendicular from the origin to a line meets it at the point minus 2, 9. Find the equation of the line. Let us consider this line L and foot of the perpendicular drawn from the origin, which is nothing but the normal. This A point is given as minus 2, 9, where OA is the normal. We can find the slope of the normal OA. Origin is 0, 0. We will use y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. So 9 minus 0 divided by minus 2 minus 0, which is minus 2, from which we will get the slope of the line. They are perpendicular to each other, the normal and the line. So to find the perpendicular slope, change the sign and write the reciprocal, that is using the condition m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. Now we know the slope of the line and we know one point on the line. We can use point slope form. Y minus y0 is equal to m times x minus x0. Y minus 9 is equal to 2 divided by 9 times x minus of minus 2, which is plus 2. Multiply the equation by 9. Therefore, equation of the line is 2x minus y plus 85 equal to 0. Question number 16. The length L in centimeter of a copper rod is a linear function of its Celsius temperature C in an experiment if L is 124.942 when C is equal to 20 and L is equal to 125.134 when C is equal to 110. Express L in terms of C. We will take L as the y coordinate and C as the x coordinate. We have to express L as a linear function of C. We will take the x coordinate as C and y coordinate as L. The given 2 points are 20 and 124.942, and the second point is 110, 125.134. 2 points are given, so we will use 2-point form of a straight line, which is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. We will take the first point as x1 y1, second point as x2 y2, and x is C, y is L. L minus 124.942 equal to 125.134 minus 124.942 divided by 110 minus 20 times x is C, C minus 20. Let us do the subtraction. 125.134 minus 124.942. Zero 0.192 over 90 times C minus 20. We will express L as a function of C. Becomes plus 124.942. Question number 17. The owner of a milk store finds that he can sell 980 liters of milk each week at rupees 14 per liter and 1220 liters of milk each week at rupees 16 per liter. Assuming a linear relationship between selling price and demand, how many liters could he sell weekly at rupees 17 per liter? Number of liters 980 and the cost is 14 rupees. And number of liters in the second case is 1220 and the cost is 16 rupees per liter. We will take this C as X, L as Y. So the first point is 14,980. The second point is 16,1220. We will use 2-point form and we will take the arbitrary point as C, L. So this is xy, x1, y1, x2, y2. And 2-point form is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. L minus 980 is equal to 1220 minus 980 divided by 16 minus 14 times C minus 14. Therefore, L is equal to, this difference is 240 divided by 2 times C minus 14 plus 980. 120 times C minus 14 plus 980. And we have to find how many liters could he sell weekly at rupees 17 per liter. That is, C is equal to 17 rupees per liter. We have to find L. 120 times 17 minus 14 is 3, which is 360 plus 980. Therefore, number of liters he could sell weekly at rupees 17 per liter is equal to 1340. Question number 18. PA, B is the midpoint of a line segment between axes. Show that the equation of the line is x by a plus y by b equal to 2. Let us consider this line L. Line segment between the axes is AB. And midpoint of this is P with coordinates AB. Let us take the x-intercept of this line as x and y-intercept of this line as y. Here we cannot take the intercepts as a and b because the point has been given as a, b. The coordinates of a point are x, 0 and coordinates of b are 0, y. And we will use midpoint formula. We have taken a as x, 0, b as 0, y. Midpoint of AB is P point. X plus 0 by 2, 0 plus y by 2 is the midpoint of AB and P point is a, b. Let us equate the x coordinates and the y coordinates, from which we can get x as 2a, y as 2b. Now we know the intercepts. So we will use intercept form of a straight line. x by a plus y by b is equal to 1 is the formula, where a and b are the x and y intercepts. But in this question, the intercepts are 2a and 2b, which are x and y. Multiply the whole equation by 2. Therefore, the equation is x divided by a plus y divided by b is equal to 2. Question 19. Point R h comma k divides a line segment between the axes in the ratio 1:2. Find the equation of the line. Let us take this line L. The point R divides the line segment between the axes. The line segment is AB in the ratio 1:2. R is h comma k and the ratio is 1:2. Since the ratio is given, we will use section formula. We will take the x-intercept as A, y-intercept as B. Therefore, A point is A comma 0 and B point is 0 comma B. Using section formula, mx2 plus nx1 divided by m plus n and my2 plus ny1 divided by m plus n. We will write the coordinates of R. 1 into 0 plus 2 into A divided by 1 plus 2, 1 into B plus 2 into 0 divided by 1 plus 2, and this point is given as h comma k. 2a divided by 3, b divided by 3 is h comma k. Let us equate the x and the y coordinates. 2a divided by 3 is h and b divided by 3 is k. Therefore, a is 3h divided by 2 and b is 3k. So, we got the intercepts a and b. We will use intercept form of a straight line, which is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. Let us substitute for a and b. 3h divided by 2 and y divided by 3k is equal to 1. 2x divided by 3h plus y divided by 3k is equal to 1. Let us multiply the whole equation by 3hk. We get 2kx plus hy is equal to 3hk. Question 20. By using the concept of equation of a line, prove that the 3 points 3, 0, -2, -2 and 8, 2 are collinear. Let us find the equation of the line passing through any 2 points and then substitute the third point in that line equation and check whether it is satisfied or not. If the third point satisfies the equation, then the 3 points are collinear, otherwise they are not collinear. We will use A and B points and find the equation of the straight line. So, we will use 2-point form. The formula is y minus y1 is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1 times x minus x1. We will take first point as x1 y1, second point as x2 y2. Y minus 0 equal to -2 minus 0 divided by -2 minus 3 is -5, x minus 3. Cancel the negative signs. Let us multiply by 5. The equation is 5y is equal to 2x minus 6. Let us substitute the third point in this equation to check whether it satisfies this equation or not. 5 times 2, 10. is equal to 2 8s are 16 minus 6. This is also 10. Therefore, the line passes through 8, 2. Therefore, the 3 points are collinear.